First of all, Merry almost Christmas. Today we're going to talk about stimming. I'm sure you've heard about stimming or the action to stim. Stimming is a short form kind of slang for self-stimulatory behavior. Stimming is the act of repeating a movement or stimulating one of the senses to calm ourselves down. The reasons someone may stim are because they are overstimulated by their environment and they need to stimulate their senses in a predictable way that they can control, or they are understimulated and they need extra stimuli, so they have to go out and get that stimuli. Or they may be stimming because they have a lot of emotion and they don't know how else to express it. Everyone stims. There is no, like, you have to be autistic to stim or anything like that. Neurotypical stim, people with mental health conditions stim, people with neurological disorders stim. Everyone stims, they just may not realize they're doing it. Neurotypicals will stim when they are bored or nervous by biting their nails or shaking their leg. With my experience, in my opinion, when it comes to mental health condition, you stim to cope and regulate your emotions. People with a neurological disorder, in my experience, stim because they have to. How do you stim? This is my favorite part of this video. There are a thing called Stim Toys. I love Stim Toys. I could talk about them constantly. I obsess over them. I spend most of my money on Stim Toys. I constantly want new ones. I constantly am out searching for ones. I constantly have one in my hand. I love Stim Toys. I love Stim Toys. I love Stim Toys. I love Stim Toys. Stim Toys. This is me stimming because of an intense, happy feeling. I got very excited and I couldn't express that any other way from hand flapping. And I usually hand flap because I'm happy. So you kind of just got an example of that. So yeah. Stim toys are toys or tools made and marketed for stimming or fidgeting. They're also often referred to as fidget toys. I have some Stim toys beside me, but before I get into that, I want to talk about accidental Stim toys. Accidental Stim toys are toys or household objects that are not marketed for stimming, but you may use them for stimming. So this is a baby blanket. That's the back. This is the front. It has a bunch of different textures on it, all different levels of smoothness. It has these little taggies, which I attach my Chewigems to usually. This is marketed towards babies. It is literally a baby's safety blanket, but to me, this is one of my favorite Stim toys because of how soft it is, and it's got little dips in it, so it has some nice textures. I'm a very tactile person. Soft things are my favorite thing. It's one of the only things that I literally seek out, so I'm just going to keep this right here. But that is marketed towards babies as a blanket, but I use it as a Stim toy, so it is an accidental Stim toy. So let's talk Stim toys, on-purpose Stim toys. So one of my favorite on-purpose Stim toys that are cheap and easy to find are these little babies. These are little rubber toys filled with air that you can squish and feel, and it has a little keychain thing, and I still have the tag on this one. There you go. And this one I refer to as the pickle because it's that kind of shape. A very, very popular one right now is the fidget spinner. This one's very popular. I bought this at the grocery store. You can get them at the dollar store. You can get them at Walmart. Lots of different ones. This one's metallic. I have a matte one. There are light up ones. There are ones with only 2 of these. I don't know. It's crazy. This is another famous one. This one I prefer. It is the fidget cube. Mine is in all white, but you can get lots of different colors. This is just fidget cube. It's got lots of different little things to do, and yeah. This one's very popular. I bought this one $15 at Walmart. This is the actual original fidget cube. I spent $18 on a knockoff. Now, there are also DIY Stim Toys. So some DIY Stim Toys are little stress balls. This one is a balloon with Play-Doh inside of it, and then I put another balloon on top of it. Another DIY one is a glitter jar or a calm down jar or a sensory bottle. But I did mine in this test tube thing because a popular Stim toy out there today are glitter wands, and this reminded me of a glitter wand because of the shape. So I thought I would make it in this, and I do not regret it. I have a bunch of these because I really like glitter and I like to watch that. So yeah, those are some examples. Let me know if you want to see some DIY like tutorials for Stim toys, because I can do that. Also, let me know what your favorite Stim toy is and if you've tried any of these ones. I'll see you guys next week. Please subscribe so you don't miss my video. And Merry Christmas again. I will see you guys next week on Boxing Day. Bye.